Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Again, it's Kaiser. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Browns on third down, not getting the job done.
Way easier said than done for my team.
This is 3rd and 10. Kaiser yet again. And he comes back with one complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense.
And still not enough, man.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing.
For it, wow.
Go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here we go with Johnson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 6 yards there on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first
All right,
down.
that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
4th and 1.
I will take that.
I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
Oh, is it something between the ears, he said. Oh, my God. That was such a good drive. I'm going to tell my mom that was a good drive and not tell her about the end of it. I had this really good drive this one time. It was really good. Trust me.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today.
I call her crying after the loss. That's what I meant by that.
It's the type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He's got it to Hilton. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? Now look, and he's got Moncrief. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Luck connecting with Moncrief for the Indianapolis first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
They didn't get any more points. At least they didn't get any more points.
The defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Yay! I have so few of them, but you know what? I appreciate every single one. That's what having few followers means. It means I can genuinely appreciate all of you.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You see it again.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
A 2nd down throw now for Kaiser. To the right side and complete to Njoku. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Kaiser now. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Come on, let's go. Brand
4th down, Kaiser, desperation time. And his guys are going to take over at the
Intercepted
31-yard line.
again. Oh no. Just call it, guys. Just call it.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it.
that have thrown 6 interceptions. Now their offense works their way back onto the field.
Okay, so I see that I still have one viewer. I applaud you. I applaud you for sticking with this. Because it's pretty bad. But hopefully the few times I've made jokes, you found them entertaining enough to continue to view. It is appreciated. Even a single viewer. Always appreciated.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that, because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then, because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. But on that play, there was 0 space. No game.
They have more points. You know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. My viewer, my one single spectator, is a Colts fan. I just figured it out. That's why they're watching this.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes Deshaun Kaiser and the Browns offense. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can.
That's a commentary error. 6 interceptions, they insult him for that. Now he's back on the horse.
They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even changed game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Oh, garbage time, he says.
So the Browns
wow.
Here as we get you reset.
Commentators are cool.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun, Kaiser. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They have the big